Hi, my name's Ruthie. We're going to be working through a full body Pilates flow this morning. It is currently around -1 degrees, and if we're lucky we might catch the sunrise, so let's get moving quickly. We're going to start in a kneeling position, stretching forward with the hands, coming into a child's pose. Just taking a few breaths here to settle into the mat as we wake up the body this morning. And on the next exhale, we're going to lift up through the body, coming to a 4-point kneeling position, making sure those hands are underneath our shoulders, knees are stacked. And as we exhale, we're going to reach forward with the left hand and reach back with the right foot. So opposite arm, opposite leg, tracing the mat. And then inhale to return. One more time, exhale, trace that mat. Coming away, I can feel my toes on the frosty grass. And then in, I'm going to move forward slightly. And this time we're going to reach all the way forwards, and then when you can't reach anymore, you're going to release up with the leg and arm, keeping parallel to the mat, and then gradually coming down. I know my hips love to twist in this position, so let's do this at least 3 more times. Keeping that hip down, head is in line with the body. Exhale, extend. Pushing through that right arm as well, so we're stabilizing through both sides of the body. This last one we're going to push up and hold with that back leg. We're going to see if we can open out with the left arm, reach forwards twice more, just keep breathing freely, and last one all the way round. Okay, we're now going to come down to our elbows, so one hand on top of the other. We're going to stick with the left side, so extending the right ankle towards the buttock, and then as we exhale, we're going to keep that bend and we lift up. Inhale, tap down with the knee. Exhale, lift up, really pushing through the shoulders here as well, hugging in the ribs. Keep working through in your own time. Going for around 8. I think we've got about 3 more. There's a few dog walkers around this morning. I can hear them. Last time we lift up and hold. Keeping in this position, we're going to rotate that knee round to the side of the waist. And as we exhale, we unfold. This might take a minute to find the right position, but just stick with it. This is great for hip mobility, hip strength, and really warming up all of the body. I'm definitely starting to feel that heat. We've got 3 more. Last one. Really get that full rotation, make it count, unfold. From here, we're going to flex the foot and we're going to pulse up towards the sky. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release that knee down. We are now coming into some dolphins. So option 1, we keep our knees on the ground. As we exhale, we bring the shoulders forward towards the hand. Inhale, push back. So we're really working through those shoulders. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale, push back. If that's feeling great and you'd like to progress this, we can come up onto the toes. Bum is nice and high. We're in a pike position. Bring those shoulders forwards. Exhale, up. We've got 4 more. Hug in those ribs, hug in the lower belly. Last one. And gently lower down with the knees, coming up onto the hands. Take a moment to reset as we come into the right side for our tabletop. So, inhale to prepare, exhale, reach forward with the right arm, left foot comes back. Inhale, bring it together. I'm shuffling forwards again. Okay, either sticking with that option, if you'd like to progress, we trace all the way along the mat. When we can't reach any more, we float the arm and leg, keeping parallel with the mat, coming down and in. Sun's still on its way up. Really reach, push through that left shoulder. This is feeling a lot harder on this side for me today. We've got 1 more and we'll push up and hold, coming into those circles. Hold it here, see if we can find our balance for that circle. Option to put that back leg down. I looked the wrong way. 2 more. And last one. Place that hand back down, knees come down. We're coming into that glute series on the right leg this time. So one palm on top of the other. That right ankle is tucked in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. It's really hard. I felt myself do that to not arch there. Keep it nice and steady. Just because we're working the glutes doesn't mean the rest of the body is not working. So you want to make sure we're paying attention. Let's go for 4 more. You're doing amazing. And last one, lift all the way up. Keep that ankle nice and close as you can. And we rotate around to the right hand waist and unfold, really getting into that right hip. And again, just noticing how this feels on one side. You might have one side this feels completely fine and on the other it's not. And that's just something to help us be more mindful in our practice. 2 more. Last one. And we hold up here, flex through the foot. We come into that little baby pulse, just moving just a little inch. It can be slow. We've got 5. 4, push through the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bringing that knee down. We're coming up to the hands one last time. Promise we are going to change positions after this. I really want you to push through those shoulders, making sure that scapula is drawing away. We send one leg back, push through that foot, and then the other. We're going to come into some push pikes. So push up, bring the head through, feel a nice stretch on the back of the legs. Inhale to front. Exhale, push up. We've got 2 more. Last one. This time we walk all the way up. Oh, my mic is tickling me. And then we're going to walk the hands towards us and the feet come to meet. The hands and feet come to meet in the middle of the mat. Take a nice bend in the knees. We can just take a little wiggle here. And then from here, we're going to sweep the arms forward and come into a really low squat. Option to have heels off here if that's in your practice, or keep the heels down, and then just coming as low and low as we can. We're coming into a seated position, hands down, legs forward, getting there however you can, but that's how I like to. Reaching the arms forwards, taking a nice big inhale. Exhale, tucking the pelvis under first, so you feel this tuck here, hugging in the lower belly, hugging in the ribs. We stay engaged as we roll all the way down. And we reach up overhead. Option to take a quick breath here. We are going to come and work into some of our oblique work. So we're going to bend the legs. I just had to shuffle forward a little bit there. We've got one hand on top of the other. It's going to come underneath the lower part of our head where the head and neck connects. As we inhale, to prepare, as we exhale, we come up and forwards, keeping that nose looking nice and forward. The lower belly is still down. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way. Look at the sunrise. And center. So keep those elbows nice and wide as we work through. I'm thinking about opposite armpit coming to opposite knee for this oblique twist. We're feeling those little shakes, so our body waking up. Don't push it too much further. We don't want to be injuring ourselves. We'll go for 1 more on each side. So we start on the left. Exhale. And last one. And down, lovely. And release those arms by our side, making sure there's a small gap in between the legs, not too big at all. We're going to come into some glute bridges. So taking that pelvic tilt like we did with our round down. So tuck that pelvis under, push into the feet. And when we can't push anymore, we lift up through those hips. Keep the ribs and the tummy engaged. We don't want to be arching like this. We keep this down. Arms float up. Inhale, lower, hugging in from the ribs first, lower belly, and release the bum down. Exhale. Inhale. Keeping the arms lifted, but if you need that extra support, they can come back down to the mat. Inner thighs are on, we don't want to be splaining. We've got 2 more. Last one, we're going to lift up and hold just for one little test at the end. Really making sure the weight is in the right foot. We see if we can release that left leg. We've got 3, 2, oh, my hips, and 1. Plant that foot down. We take a roll to reset back to our mat. Exhale, coming back up. Hold this position here, plant into that left foot. Right leg lifts and down for 2 and 1. Plant the leg, hug in the ribs, the belly, and release down. Lovely stuff. We are coming to our side position, coming to sit up as well. So my hips are stacked, my knees are stacked, my ankles are stacked. And as we exhale, we're going to reach up and over. Inhale, back down. This is one of my favorite movements. Really just get to stretch the full body. Drawing up through the obliques. And if this is feeling okay, we're going to release that top leg, reach away. We'll get a little bit crampy in the hip for some people, so if that's not right, just keep that knee down, that's okay. Let's go for 3 more. Okay, this next one we're going to lift and hold. With this leg position, we're going to go for 5 little baby circles forward. 4, 3, 2, it hurts, and 1. Bring that leg in and release. Lovely stuff. We are going to stop off for some teasers before we come into the other side. So back into that lying position. Arms are nice and stretched. We're going to start with our left leg. So keeping the arms and legs nice and stretched. As we take an inhale to repair, we exhale, lift up through the left leg and reach forwards. Now, if you're thinking flexibility, no way, then you can bend that leg or keep it straight. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, make sure to tuck the pelvis as we come down. Keep that knee in line so we don't have any clicking hips. We've got 3 more. Two. I can see the sun is coming. And 1. Okay, take a quick moment to breathe. We're coming straight into the other leg. So that right leg, either bent or straight. Exhale, lift. Reach forward with those arms. Keep those shoulders low. Inhale. Exhale. Something so special about being able to work outside, do a workout outside and get some air. Or even if you're just squeezing it in at home. 2 more. Last one. Okay, taking a quick rest, or if you want your final challenge, we're going to come into that double leg teaser. Make sure we get that inhale to repair. Exhale, double leg lift. Oh, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that. And down. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, I had to bend that time. And down. Okay, just taking a moment to stretch off. We are going to start winding down in just a moment. So, but before we do, we're going to come into some single leg circles. So we're going to unfold that left leg up to the ceiling. I want you to flex through the right foot, plant that foot into the ground. Hips are steady. Let's hold our hips today just to take note of where they are. Taking an inhale. As we exhale, we reach that leg out to the side, sweep it forwards, comes across the body and up. Now in the original practice, this is quite a quick movement, but for today, I want us to keep this nice and slow and steady. Remember, quick doesn't always mean better. Slow gives us an opportunity to really work on those muscles, check our technique. Let's go for 2 more. And we're going to reverse those circles. So this time drawing that left leg across the right hand side of the body, forwards and around. Make sure you stay with your breath, especially as we're coming to the end of our practice. You might feel yourself starting to fatigue. That breath will really keep us focused. We've got 2 more. Oh, my hips definitely went that time. Okay, release that leg. Give those hips a little shake. We're going to come straight into the other side, so folding that right leg up towards the sky. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it wide to the right hand side. Sweep it across and up. Again, you can have a slight bend in the knee here if the flexibility doesn't allow for it to be super straight. Just want you to be working on that mobility, so hugging in with the ribs. Oh, I can see the sun, sunshine check. 2 more. And last one. Lifting all the way up, and we reverse. This is our final movement before we take a stretch down. We're coming across the body first. It's a bit like a D shape. You might find that easier than thinking of a circle. Exhale, twist. 3 more. Last one, make it count. Plant that left foot down and up. Bend both legs into your chest, taking a little rock from side to side. That is the end of our practice. Let's take the right leg up, cross it over the left, and hug in to the chest. Just taking some breaths here. Really important that we wind down through the body as well, and our flexibility is so important for Pilates. We're then going to cross this leg all the way over and then draw it to the left-hand side of our body. So we get a nice full body stretch. Look over that right shoulder. I can see that sun coming up nicely. Let me know any feedback on how you found this practice, positive or constructive. This is my first ever video for YouTube, and I want to know what kind of workouts you like, what you like about them, what you don't. Maybe also giving it a level out of 10, 10 being you found it quite difficult, 1 being you found it easy. I would say this was about an intermediate practice. Cross that leg over, so it's the left leg over, and come the other side. I would say this is, about an intermediate practice, but I'm curious if people would want more beginner or more advanced. That's definitely something I can make happen. So, coming back to center, rocking up to seating. Glasses are on, view is looking fantastic. Thank you again for joining me for your practice. I hope you have a really wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon, and I will leave you to enjoy the view.